what's up? It's been a little bit. This is actually not the first vlog I tried to film ever since my solo trip, but we just didn't like them and we have basically moved in. I know that is last where I like really spoke was us, you know, getting ready to move in, and we had barely anything, but yeah, we got the couch, we got the bed, we got all the stuff in the kitchen, and it has been, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 weeks since I've really like sat and vlog. So we're gonna see what this vlog wants to be. I want her to be hopefully a week vlog. I can't give you an apartment tour yet because there's too many boxes still. Yeah, you are on boxes with my tripod. Oh my god, I messed you up. Also, sorry for, I know you can probably hear our little ice maker. Like when we were moving in and we were like looking in the stores, I saw this like little ice machine, like a nugget ice machine. And I told Nick, honestly, if that's like the one thing that, not like we can splurge on, but if it's like an unnecessary purchase, I'm like, I would want it to be an ice maker. And we got it. And so she's making some ice because, you know, we're gonna have some dinner tonight. We're gonna keep it low key. I bought some drumsticks, honestly on a whim, because I thought I was gonna be able to find chicken thighs, and it's honestly not that different, but in my head I was prepared to have one thing. So we're just switching up the part of the chicken that we're gonna eat tonight, which is all right. Nick's gonna be home soon. Tonight we also actually might go back to my house, because again, we're 3 minutes away, to watch Next Level Chef. Because, you know, with the move, with me going to Disney, a lot has been chaotic, and I think I feel far from set still. And Nick, I honestly gotta ask him, but I know it's a lot emotionally and of course just physically, like making sure everything's set in place now. But then like the mental aspect is like me leaving home for the first time, because Nick went to college, I didn't, so this is my first time really like away from my family. I mean, we're gonna go through this journey together, and come fall, we're not even gonna realize how overdramatic I am. Wait, I wanna show one thing that I got in the vlog I attempted to do, and then I decided to cut today because she's just really cute. But hold on. Look at her. She is just such a gorgeous, cute little glass. And at Marshall's they had, I want to say, lemon, strawberry, seashells, honestly kind of random for the seashells, but sure, and limes, I want to say. But I don't know, I think I have always kind of been a cherry girl, like, you know, actually eating them wise, but then like if we're gonna pick aesthetic, I do love the cherry aesthetic. Also, Selena and Benny dropped their album today, so I've been putting that on loop, and I can't lie, I think I might like it better than Revival. I love me, Selena Gomez, and truly, when she came out with Rare, I think I just had a hard time listening to it because I could just be stubborn when it comes to like certain things. But this album, every single song I've listened to, which is the whole album, but every single song, like when I was hearing it for the first time, it's just like the beat is there, the lyrics, it sounds so incredibly good. Like I cannot wait to show Nick later. But I think that's like maybe the little life catch up. We're gonna hopefully start to get more comfortable actually like doing weekly vlogs, because you know we've done a few in the past. We've done the little like day dates and whatever. So again, we're just gonna roll with it. I put way too much pressure on myself trying to think like, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to do that. And it's like, girl, you gotta relax. Like everything's gonna be okay and we're gonna be great. So I'm gonna actually go listen to the album, because again, it's actually really good and I do have it on standby. First things first is you are gonna hear that we are on call with the electric company because they just want to play with us today. Does this smell like it's supposed to be a cap?
That's odd.
It's not there. It smells sweet. This week we are having, thank you ice machine also for making noise.
I was gonna tilt the camera down to you.
We have some chicken thighs. I put a little bit of just little seasoning Goya on top, and then I literally just picked this up today. Yes.
Those are drumsticks.
What did I say they were?
Thighs.
Oops, they were supposed to be thighs. We're gonna put some of the Caribbean jerk marinade on. You're gonna make the white rice because you figured out a new recipe last week, which honestly, it's not like that. I'm not putting you down, it's not crazy. Instead of doing water, you did like chicken broth and like onion powder. It's nice, it just tastes a little different. Please don't mind the hair. We decided to shower mid making food because those chicken, I almost said thighs again. Those chicken legs are gonna take like easily like 40, what?
Drumsticks.
What did I say?
Legs.
Almost close.
The chicken.
Yes, she's gonna take like 40-50 minutes. So we just decided, we were like, well, I think we should just get showered, not like out of the way, but like we could both feel, we're like, yeah, why not? Well, what are we gonna do in 40 minutes? So like Nick said, he's making the beans, but we don't have everything we usually like have to make the beans. So we're gonna like kind of just do it on a whim and wing it. Like, we're only missing one ingredient if you think of it. We are currently plating. Nick is being difficult.
How am I being difficult for wanting to make less dishes?
Because it's cute this way. You get a bowl of rice with the black beans and a plate.
It's also cute to have like, ooh, look at my nice little plate. I got all my things on the plate.
But there's rice. It's gonna fall. We'll let you know how the chicken is, because honestly, we don't know how she's gonna be. What's up? It's Ed and Olivia, and this is the first time I'm recording on the MacBook, so kind of cool. But I realized we quite literally never spoke about that dinner, and so I'm just gonna say it now. Nick enjoyed it, however, I feel okay, the scent of the bottle, that's the ice maker, don't mind her. The scent of the bottle was much stronger, but when I was eating it, it wasn't too bad, but it also just wasn't that flavorful, I feel. So it was a mid dinner. It was still edible, so it was still fine in that way, but the best part of that meal was probably just the rice and beans for me at that point. So if anything in the future, we'll probably just try a different recipe, or maybe like let it marinate like overnight if anything. But that's me just checking in because, like I said, we kind of forgot to basically just say how it was. And you know, we're gonna see how this vlog is gonna be a little chaotic, but I mean, I kind of love it. It just shows how our first, more so like official week or second official week went moving in. So anyway, bye. Back to the vlog.
Okay, so this is my vlog today. Bright, I don't understand all these settings. Oh, that's, oh my God, what am I doing? Olivia's at work. I just got back from the gym, and tonight I am cooking dinner, and I decided on some kind of like a pork stew. Hello, there we are. It's not really stew weather, but I opened up the windows to try to make it cold in here, so, you know, stew will taste good, and we're doing it in the crock pot. I'm excited to use the crock pot. We haven't gotten to use it yet, but I'm gonna show you what I got because the recipe I'm following, we had like 95% of the ingredients already. So to start it off, because this is the thing I'm most excited for, the recipe calls for red wine. So I got 2 bottles. I got a bottle of Stella Rosa, which we've had before just to drink, and I'm not gonna cook with this one because this one is more so just kind of like juice. And then I got this one to cook with and also for me to drink because Olivia got me this for my birthday and I really liked it, is Apothic red wine. I don't know where it comes from. California. It comes from California. But I got that too, so we're gonna be cooking with that. The only other things we needed were beef broth, a yellow onion, but I mean, this said a sweet Vidalia onion, but I think the sweetness will go nice with like the heartiness of a stew, personally. We got the pork herself, big old tenderloin, which I'm gonna take, cut off the fat and everything, and then I'm gonna get to cooking if I can get this ready for whenever the hell we're gonna have it tonight. And then once I get everything in the crock pot, that's when I'll shower and I'll have something to eat myself. But I gotta get this going. It's been a minute. I got most of the pork all browned here. Well, not most of it, I got all of it browned. I gotta talk quick because both the batteries are somehow dead, but I got about a 1/3 cup of red wine in there. This is a mixture of butter, onion, and garlic that is cooking down here, and then once that's done, that's gonna go in here, and then I got a few more things to do, but then we should be almost set to go.
Next day, I did not talk to the camera at all yesterday, so I don't know what was last said about dinner.
I don't think I did a great job.
No, don't say you didn't do good. What did you say? Like, what did you just say what we were making and then we didn't show it?
I did say what we were making, and I tried to like vlog a little as I was making it.
Okay.
But I ended up, there's just like, I think there's a couple just like 8 or 10 minute clips of me cooking.
That's okay, it's still gonna be good. Dinner last night, I thought it was really yummy. I will
too.
put, if anything, I'll put like pictures of what it looked like.
I definitely thought, like, I really enjoyed it. I would make it again. I don't know, I thought it was weird being pork. Like, I've never had pork stew. It's all, like, I've always just had beef stew.
So my mom, she usually will buy like pork chops and throw them in the slow cooker and like add like a sauce, and then we'll have like rice with it. So I didn't feel it was that off in a sense. Like it still tasted kind of like what I'm used to. But I mean, would you make it again?
I would make it again.
Because I thought it was good. That's what I'm saying.
I'd make it again in a heartbeat, and I would try, if you'd be up for it, I'd try adding Guinness to that.
Yeah,
make
that'd be
like
good.
a pork Guinness stew.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently, I didn't realize it until they said it last night. The only thing that makes a stew like Guinness stew is you just add Guinness.
You want to hold the camera?
I literally thought it was like a special way you make it. So like, I guess when I made the Guinness stew, I just made regular beef stew, and you just add Guinness to it, and it cooks off.
Yeah, I think it would taste good.
Yeah.
With the pork, because the pork is pretty good.
I don't think I'd add the red wine then.
Why not?
Because if we put the wine in there and then also put the Guinness, I don't know if that would work.
Maybe a splash of red wine. So my family came yesterday, and it was very cute having them by. It was my grandmother's first time, like, you know, actually seeing it, because, you know, they're older. They have a little difficulty getting upstairs sometimes.
Yeah,
but
we have quite a few stairs, and they're not the steepest, but they're also not the narrowest or shallowest stair. I don't know the opposite of steep.
They and Nick's parents are coming over, and we just cleaned the whole apartment, like, you know, deep clean. Like, even though like every day like we sweep and we like mop a little bit, we just did it more like, you know, the little nooks and crannies. So love that we feel clean, adore that. You already showered, I'm about to jump in, and then we're gonna run, maybe pick up like a little dessert for when his parents come by, because they are bringing over Chinese.
Excuse me.
But I mean, dinner tonight, I'm excited for her because one, we don't have to cook her, and two, I mean, it's Chinese, and I gotta say, we don't eat a lot of takeout, but when we do, it's like Chinese, a local place that we always go to, pizza, and if we ever have like fast food, it's either, I'm gonna say Chipotle, even though I don't really consider it that.
I don't consider it fast food.
Chick-fil-A is like the only place that we really eat, because we don't really eat Taco Bell, Wendy's, I don't eat McDonald's, but I'm like, I'm just so excited for our little Chinese night. I've been thinking of this since the last time we had Chinese.
Which was what, like 2 weeks ago?
Hey, shh. This is helping me not look like a hot mess. We haven't spoke since Sunday. And we didn't really even speak then, but we took quality time on Sunday with his parents. And then yesterday, we actually took like the whole day to ourselves to sort of celebrate, I guess. Like we more just like spent the day, like all we did was go to Cheesecake Factory and like pop in and out of a few stores. But we spent the day together because today is our 7-year anniversary, and it is honestly really crazy, like waking up today and even yesterday. I'm like, wow, like 7 years ago, like, you know, I know I never shared how we got together like in detail, but it's so crazy to think that we were just in high school, we were friends, and then boom, we said sure, we'll date, and look at that, 7 years later we're in our first apartment. It's very crazy, but still, of course, very beautiful. I'm starting to feel like calm again about, like, you know, all aspects of life, like social media, work, moving out, because I think I might have said it in this video, and if I didn't, I'll say it now, where it's just life has felt all over the place, like with all the change. And I still pushed myself to want to do social media because I think honestly all of it, like I like sitting and yapping, I like editing it, and I just like sharing it because like it's fun, I feel, to watch other people's lives, and you could take bits and pieces like from everybody's lives, but don't get me wrong, you also can find yourself down the road of like comparing yourself, which isn't fun. So on top of the move, on top of the craziness at work, it's like trying to figure out like, you know, your emotions on top of that. Like if you are someone who is posting content, it's a lot sometimes. But I honestly think ever since like Saturday maybe, I've just been like pushing myself to continue, even though I felt kind of like off, if you will, with posting. But Friday or Saturday, I started to kind of like feel like how I felt before we moved, like before all the change with posting. So I'm really glad we're back to feeling like that. And it was probably just like in every aspect, it was just very overwhelming that I was starting to let it get to me. I definitely want to focus, and I do have ideas like for videos and like my reels and everything that I wanted to do, because I can't lie, YouTube, she is fun. I think I find it more fun for like vacations, and that's where I have difficulty like even sitting down talking to the camera like with like lifestyle content, because I think my attention span is in short form content like for lifestyle. But I still, like we said, we're still gonna do both. We're still finding how, like now we're finding our footing with like moving out and posting content and everything. And I'm definitely starting to see I prefer it over on short form, but we're still doing YouTube. We're not giving up on her. But for my Disney girlies, I have to really start to plan our trip, because she's coming up soon and I'm planning the trip for the 4 of us. And even though like me and Nick have been before and we know what we want to do, we know what we want to show his parents, you know, if you go to Disney and like you're the planner, like you have to kind of plan everything out to a T, otherwise you are just not getting what you want to get done. So I really have to like sit down and plan the vacation day by day, and like I've asked everyone like for their insight. Nick of course is gonna help me, but I am ultimately the planner. I don't think we're gonna do it today though, because I have work later, and I really kind of wanted to like just take this morning to myself, because like I said, with starting to like feel like myself again and like getting to spend time like with Nick, because he's been working a lot of like overtime, so having like those days to ourselves and having like this morning literally be like kind of like a rot morning, I think I'm just gonna take her. I'm gonna, you know, brainstorm if anything. But for tonight, we're still gonna show what we're having, because we're actually not having Chipotle tonight. It's usually our Tuesday dinner, but we had Chinese Sunday Cheesecake Factory yesterday, and I was like, I don't really want to eat back to back to back, even though Chipotle is like, I guess like healthy. So we're gonna make some chicken Caesar salads tonight with fries, and I'm so excited because we have been wanting to do that for like months. And I feel like I say this in so many videos, like, oh, I've been meaning to do this for years, I've been meaning to do this for months. I forget. I say it because I really do forget. And honestly, I want to say this time, it has been like since December, we've been like, ooh, chicken Caesar salad and French fry, and they're like, that sounds so good. And then we just have not done it. So we're doing it tonight, and we are really excited. And we'll just show you guys. It's gonna be a very easy little recipe. We don't really do a lot for the chicken and French fries. I don't know if he wants to do the frozen that we have or the fresh. But for the rest of the morning, I'm just chilling. I started watching XO Kitty, and I do love the movies, what is it called? To All the Boys I've Loved Before, or something like that. So just last night I decided to start it, and it's pretty good. So we're gonna continue to watch her and just have our chill little morning. But Nick will talk to you guys later.
Okay, my turn again. Hello. Today's our 7-year anniversary. We kind of celebrated more so yesterday, but I actually wanted to do a little something for Olivia tonight. So I got off of work actually at normal time tonight. Went and saw my mom for a little bit, but then I actually just ran out to the store to pick up a few things. I am surprising her with a little, I mean, we've already planned on dinner, but I'm gonna set the scene a little bit, have a nice little dinner, just the 2 of us at our actual dinner table, our tiny little table anyway. But I went out, I got these little candles that I'm gonna light on the table for us. I also got some roses to put on the table. We also have to, well, we don't really. I mean, we've had these same flowers now for like 2.5 weeks, and they're still going strong. But I got these roses just specifically for today, and it's funny. I was hoping to find like single roses. You could just pick however many you wanted. This is a bouquet of 6, and we're 7. So close enough. I'm just gonna let her know that. Tonight we're having a grilled chicken Caesar salads and French fries. I'm not sure if we're making like just frozen fries from a bag or if she wanted me to like cut up and like make fries in the air fryer. I'm kind of partial to like some waffle fries or some shit, but homemade fries are also healthier. I'm going to slice up the chicken, get it marinating in the little kind of marinade that we do for regular grilled chicken. And then I'm going to actually go jump in, take a shower, because I'm very dirty from work today. But I'm gonna get that marinating, shower, come out, grill up the chicken, get everything cut up and ready. Not make it yet, but just get everything ready to go, because once the chicken's cooked, that's the main part, and then just the fries as well. But that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm also rewatching Breaking Bad. So I was gonna put it on the TV, but I'd rather have it out here and watch it while I'm doing stuff, because I haven't seen the show in a while. I wanted to be able to watch it. But anyway, that's what I'm about to do. I got the chicken going now. It only came out to about like six pieces of chicken. There was only 2 breasts in the package that I took out. But I got those cooking right now. That's where the others are. I got a big old bowl of lettuce here chopped up, nice and washed, so that's there. We got our, got our croutons here, and the Parmesan and the dressing is in the fridge. I did not have a chance to shower because time got away from me a little bit, but Olivia should be getting off soon. But I just wanted to make sure that at least this was cooked, so when she gets home, I can just throw everything together and we'll be all good. This is the little setup right over here. I'm gonna move some of this stuff, like I'm gonna move the flowers so that we can see each other. But I got this set up here, I got the candles, I got a lighter too, so we'll be able to light those. And yeah, these are the flowers I was talking about. I've had these now, we've had these for like I said, like 2.5 weeks, and they're still going strong because they're getting nice sunlight from that window at like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's perfect.
Dinner was amazing.
Thank you.